As I usually do, I didn't prepare anything. um, I just um, I invite you to feel free to ask, to make questions. I'm asking to participate in a very active way, and please don't be shy to to involve yourself in this webinar. Okay, so if you have any question, please.
I have an analysis to ask you about.
Sorry?
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, okay. Please, the Microsoft is a bit far away. Okay. I was watching this pair, Euro generating pound, and I'd like to ask you about your about what the prices could be doing at this moment, because I see if it's making a sort of bearish channel, or it could be a bearish flag, I don't know. And then at the end of it, it's doing a little rather a small flag. It would be nice to see what you think about this situation.
And I understand. So I think you mean this, I call it dynamic range market. I don't care if it's a channel or a pattern. What I'm interested in is the fact that the price is consolidating between a support and resistance level. A very important week we had it last week, when the price put this strong and important pin bar, a bullish one. Obviously, this is a dynamic support level, a very strong one, and obviously reach its very short the first target. Here it is. Obviously we have to wait for further information about this triangle that was formed, and of course if the price will close above it, we have very strong opportunities, of course, to arrive at the dynamic resistance level. But of course all you have to do is waiting for the price to close above this triangle. That it still keep the pair within its range. Obviously we have to be open to other choices, because obviously a close below the triangle, and of course a very important level, here it is, this 0.81 73 we have a very strong opportunity to sell it till the next very important support level, this 0.7843.
Okay, I tell you, is it intentional that the sort of gray border to the left?
Sorry?
We see left that it basically is stretched. It is smaller than the video because there is a gray border to the left.
I understand. Here on the left side of the screen I have the chat windows. Of course, I think is much
They may have another question because it's nobody else got other questions.
okay. So
I was saying, I have another question in case nobody else got one.
go ahead.
Okay. In this situation, you see we are in a quite strong bearish long-term trend from here to here, but now we are forming a 2-month pin bar, which is a bullish signal. So if I see the price closing above here, is it okay to try and buy opportunities, or should I wait for the price to get to this trend line and then put a bearish pattern? I mean, is it unsafe to try and find opportunities here, or is it okay because there are those supports here and maybe the price could do an inversion, whatever?
I understand it. Okay, you shouldn't forget a very important thing. First one, the fact that the monthly candle is still inactive. So all the analyses are made only with the candle closed. So this is a very important thing. So we shouldn't consider it as a 2 months bullish pin bar. The second very important aspect is the trend is still bearish. If we are watching the chart, we are seeing that the price is still doing lower low, lower high. So this is a very strong information about this bearish, about the sellers. So obviously we have to wait at least on higher time frame as weekly to see the last low high that was exceeded. So we have to wait to see even obviously the trend line bearish, that the price closed above it, because we call it a trend line because act as a definition of a bearish trend. as long as the price remain below a bearish trend line, the trend is considered bearish. Okay, so now it's very unsafe to make a bullish decision, at least until we see the price close above the bearish trend line, or we are seeing that the price starts doing higher lows. Please. No, sorry, I didn't hear your question.
Okay, the question was this. If price decides to close here, below the important support line, and puts bearish pattern right here, is it safe to seek for shorting opportunities?
Yes.
Or is it still dangerous because on the bigger pattern we are in the middle of nowhere?
Definitely,
we are
yes.
more or less in the middle of the bigger.
It's a very strong level. This means a close below the support level. All you have to do is taking this information and then waiting for daily confirmation of the sellers. Obviously it is very important, and I underline this concept because it's very, very important. It is very important to see a higher time frame, a candle closed below initially the support level. A close below this level means also an invalidation of the pin bar bullish, so it means a double bearish continuation.
Okay, so higher time frame, you mean for a monthly close below, or is the weekly enough?
It's enough, a weekly close.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I think I finished my question for now.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Please, if you have any information to require, feel free to ask it. please.
By the way, I wanted to thank you for method you are teaching, because you have to know that I am really a really lazy person in real life, and I don't to work a lot on boring tasks. So by using your method, back in 2011, I have drawn my Euro USD chart, and today I opened it after about 8 months, and all the lines are still perfect. They're still working, and right now I see that the price has reached a lower high that is exactly on my lines. It's really nice to know that the price is going to do what you predicted years ago. I mean, the trend line that goes from see from a chart from about 2008 July, and then passes for 2011 May, and now it's passing to 2013 December. It's still valid after so many years. So thank you for my lesson, because I don't have to update the charts.
Welcome. I'm very glad to hear that I'm useful, and I really can help someone to see the trading in a different view that we are used with indicators when other stuffs that as a personal view are very harmful. About Euro, American dollar, USD, it's a pair that now it's in confusion. Okay, we are at a very strong dynamic resistance level, so now we are seeing an evolution of the price within a range market. Then obviously it is just a normality. It's a normal thing of price behavior when it reaches a dynamic or a static resistance or support level. So I don't think that we have to be panicked, or we have to be scared about what is happened about with this pair. In my humble opinion, I think all we have to do is waiting for these battles to go on, and obviously to see who will win this fight between the buyers and the sellers. So it is very very important to have and to be patient.
I am the only one seeing this level playing a role, this static level.
I think a even more important level is this, because we are seeing very clear that the level acted as resistance, and then when the price closed above it, the level act as support. I call it this kind of situation when initially the level act as a resistance, and then when the price close above it, then suddenly the last swing acts as support. I call it flip. Okay, and the price is flipping around this important level. So now the price is at this important level as a confluence between a dynamic and a static level, but most important thing is the fact that we have the price within this range market at the resistance level. So we have to see and to wait for further information, or at the confluence between the static range market and the dynamic resistance, at this confluence between two resistance levels, or at the support level, where obviously we have two choices. In case when the price is showing a buyer's confirmation, we have the opportunity to consider a bullish trade, but we have, in this case, we have to be very carefully, because we are buying right into a very strong resistance level. So it's a matter of adapting the money management. The second option. Sorry?
Sorry? I have two remarks, if I can talk about them. Two little remarks. One of them, if I understand correctly, you gave a name for the phenomenon. Price first starts at a liquidity level and starts into a level, vice versa. If I recall correctly, you gave it a name and whatever.
Yes.
And then there is a second remark, which is this: maybe some of the people looking at this webinar are asking themselves why you put this range market exactly at those 2 points and not somewhere else.
I understand.
Maybe you should maybe explain that as well, because I know about the 2 candles, doji, etc.
You're right.
Guys watching this webinar, they didn't know about those tricks, and it could be nice to show them how the market really talks a lot, even if it does not look immediately like that.
I would like to thank you for this very interesting question that really allows me to talk about some ideas, some concept very important as a range market. Usually identify the range market using the open and the close of the swing, but we have 2 exceptions from this rule. The first one, when we are seeing a doji, and I will show you an example: Euro Australian dollar. Here it is. The last candle put a doji. A doji means a fight between buyers and sellers. A doji means indecision. This means we have a range market on lower time frame. So this is very important. when we are identifying the range markets with doji, we always must do it on higher time frame. Higher the time frame is, better is. So we have a doji, monthly one. So we have a range between 150.30 and 1.5820. So it's a very simple way to identify a range market when we have a doji. I repeat, it's always a range market, but only on lower time frame. So here I go. Okay, it's a very simple way to take some advantages from the market, reading the price on a higher time frame. The second exception is that one when we have two price action candles, especially the pin bar in both direction. A seller's confirmation and buyers too. In this case, we are identify the range market using the high and the low of the two price action candles. We have a bearish pin bar and bullish one. So the high of the bearish pin bar means the resistance level, and the low of the bullish one gives the range market support. Of course, two opposing pin bars, if we put together, we get a doji one. Here it is. Obviously, the second choices in order to trade this pair is a very safer one, waiting for the close, for the price to close below the support, and then a confirmation as the support became resistance.
Can we see the daily, so we see the range market while we are here?
Here it is. Yes.
Yeah, the double top, triple top actually.
Yes. We have a strong bearish swing, bullish one, double top, range, then the price closed below and continue its bearish trend within this range market. Seeing the fact that on monthly charts